Hi guys, uh, welcome back. So today we are going to be discuss with the method with parameters. Till now we have seen a method so that I can call a method in the class. So previously we have seen simple programs where we are going to be calling a method in the particular class. I have called it. So here I have created a method called as a kitchen method, which kitchen method is going to be called in the main method. Uh, but here I have not passed any parameter. So I can pass the parameter also. That is nothing but method with parameters. So you can call uh, different types of parameters. Suppose I'm having a method which I want to call uh, a method, a name of the particular student I want to call it. So to call the particular student name, what I can do it, I can call my method n number of times. So just my method param. So here I'm going to creating public void my method. So I'm going to be calling my method with a string name. If you want to call um, I want to call it M1 marks and M1 marks. I can call it. I can call grade also. Mm, grade float type. Grade also I can pass. I can pass n number of parameters. There is no rule that we have to pass only one parameter. That parameter of uh, only character types. So I can pass n number of parameters. So I want to call it name. If you want to call another one, marks. So here I will use name, double quotes, student name. I want to use it. Student name equals to this one, marks equals to this one plus grade equals to grade. I'm going. So here I am not going to be passing the parameters. So where I am going to passing the parameters, this method parameters, I am going to be passing the main method. So how we can pass it? So here I have not used the static method. If I have used the static method, I can use. I'm not going to be using the static method. Now I will tell you use main method. Sorry, method. I'm go. I'm having method parameter mp equals to new method parameter. So mp dot my method. So here I'm going to be passing the name as a. I'm going to be passing name as Sarita. Marks equal to some integer type. I'm going to be passing it is a float type. I'm going to saying the percentage is 76.24 percentage. I'm going to saying this one. So if I have created this one, what it is saying that mp dot change the method to the string type. So I have changed this method to the string type. So it is working fine. So if you want to pass n number of values, you can pass it. So mp dot my method dot names I'm giving percent, 90%. I want to give 20 point some percentage I want to give. Like this, I can call n number of variables. So I will run this one. So it here it has given the name, student name equal to Sarita, marks. So marks it has not displayed. Why it has not displayed the marks? Here I have not given as a M1. So here I have not given the M1. That's why it is not displayed the marks. No, it was displayed the marks also. So you can write it. If I make it as a static, what it will do means if I make this one as a static means directly I can call without any object reference. Okay, see here no need of any object reference. It is going to be calling directly without any object reference. So we can call like this while writing the programs also. Suppose if I want to return the value, here I'm having a method. Suppose I'm having one method. I want to return its value. So you can use the uh, returning the value. So here I want to use public int. So void, it will not return any value. So if I'm using public int um, add method, I want to use it. I want to add int x, int y. So I want to add the integer value, or I want to display. If you want to display single value, just I want to display, or you can use add method also. Add method which I want to use it. You can use it. You can use display method, whatever the method you want to um, add it. You can add that method. So just I want to return x plus y. I want to return this value. So whenever I'm calling this one in the method, I can add that values. So here I have not used a static method. So what I can do in my system.out.println, add method. Just I will save this one. This one, what is this one? Here it has a, it is not a static method. So what I will do, I will use this one. If not, I need to create a object. So I don't want to create a object. So I will use this one as a static method. Add method of integer value 2 plus 3. What it will do? It is add the value and it is return the value as a 5. See, it has written the value as a 5. If you want to display the value, whatever the value you want to display, you can use the display method and you can display. If I want to write it as a string parameter, you can write it as a string parameter also. Okay, like this we can able to using the methods which is going to be uh, called with the parameter values. So here we are going to be passing the parameter in the main method so that it is going to be calling that method. Like this we can use it. Suppose if I want to having a program to print whether a given number is palindrome or not, I want to print it. Uh, Palindrome means palindrome of string. First we will see of string, then we will go for the numerical values. We will see if we want to print whether a given string is palindrome or not, we have to uh, use the functions of string functions. So string functions, we having the different types of string functions. So that string functions we will discuss what are the different types of string functions we having. We will discuss that one later. As of now, what we will do means we will see the palindrome number. So we have seen why? Because I'm not covering the string one. Uh, we need string functions. So I have not covered the topic. So that's why we will see first integers, then we will go after covering the string functions, we will see the parameter of string. So here I want to use a method similar like method with parameters. I want to use it. So what I will do means first I will create a boolean method to check palindrome number. What is the palindrome number means here? If I'm using 1 to 1, if I reverse this number, it should be the same. If I reverse this one, it is coming the 1 2. If I'm having a number, if I reverse this number 3 to 1, so it is not a palindrome number. So if I want to check whether the given is palindrome or not, what I have to do, similarly, whatever we have reversed the number. So we want to reverse it first, and then we want to check that numbers. For the reversing, we have seen one program in the previous class. We have seen that program. So what we have did in the main method only. So what I want to do now, I want to use a method with parameters. I want to pass it. So here I'm going to creating public static boolean method. I want to create it. So boolean method is palindrome or not, I want to check. So is palindrome or not, I want to check with the integer number. If you want to check with the character, you have to pass the character value. But I want to check with the integer type. So that's why I'm passing with the integer type. So next one, what I want to check, what is the, I'm storing um, original number. Number, first one I will store in a one string what is the original number. So I want to compare it with the original number and the reverse number, whatever the reverse number I'm having, reverse number. So I want to check with the original number and reverse number. So here what I want to check, I can use the while statement. So in while statement, if the number is greater than 0, similarly like I am using a digit number percentage by 10, reversing the number, and I'm storing it in one reverse method. So while number greater than 0, so then I'm storing it in the digit. Digit equals to number percentage by 10. Next, reverse number equals to reverse number into 10 plus digit number, whatever the digit number we having. So it is going to be storing. Then number equals to number by 10. You can write like this, or else you can write directly like this also. You can write number by equals to 10. So anything is correct. If you want to mention like this, you can mention like this. If not, you can mention like this. Anything is correct. So I'm closing this one. So I want to return what I want to return. I want to return the uh, original number equals to reverse. equals to is going to be represented double equals to. I want to check whether it is a equals to that number or not. I want to check this one. So I have written a method and I need this method to be called in my main method. So how I need to call this method in the main method? Whatever the number I am entering, I want to read it from the scanner method. So scanner equals to new scanner system dot in. Next, I want to print a statement. Um, please enter a palindrome number. Please enter a numerical number. Like that, I want to write it. Enter a number. So I want to enter a number. So after entering number, what I want to do? It is an integer. I want to read that integer value from the keyboard. So int number equals to scanner sc dot next int. So I'm going to be reading it as an integer type. So next what I want to do, I have having a palindrome. So I want to check whether the given number is palindrome or not. So I having a method called as a is palindrome method I have written. So here I want to check the condition. So is palindrome, whatever the method is there, that number system dot out dot, it is a palindrome number. Sorry, number whatever the number is there, I can write this number number is palindrome. Else, what is else I want to write it? Else, it is not a palindrome number. Else, it is not a palindrome number. I want to write it. Okay. There is one error. Let's check what is that error. I have not closed here else block. It here. Okay. So closing correctly I have did. So one doubt we will get it. So where I call this one? So I have created a is method where I have called this one. So I have created it as a static method. So here I have called it. See, whenever I'm highlighting, it is highlighting here. So I'm checking with my number. If whatever the number I have given, based on that number, it is checking that number. So I will run this one. So I want to enter a number. First one, I will enter 1, 2, 3. So, oh good. It is saying that it is not a palindrome number. Why it is saying it is not a palindrome number? So is we have written any condition wrong? We have to check it. So to check that condition, what we have to do? If number is equals to 10, whatever the original number is equals to reverse number means it is a palindrome number. So I will check why it has written wrong. We will check, we will use debug mode. and we will check it. So not a palindrome number, correct only it has written. So we will run in the debug mode and check why it was written as not a palindrome number. 123 is not a palindrome number. So why it has declared first what is the original number we having is equals to 1 minute. I will go to the next step, then I can able to see it will assign the value. So the original number equals to 123. So next what I am doing, I'm reversing that number. I'm reversing that number. So here number by 10 means I will get in the digit 2, 3 I will get it, 3 I will get it. So it will reversing the number. This loop afterwards I will get 2, afterwards I will get 1. So it is reversing number. So what will be the reverse value now? If you see the reverse value, mm, so now what is the number here? 231. So whenever we have reversed that number, it is checking what is the original value we having presently. W- one uh, 123. What is the reverse value? 321. So that's why it is checking the condition, and it is printing. It is not a palindrome number. 123 is not a palindrome number. If we will run with a palindrome number, we will check that one also whether the given number is 212. So this is a palindrome number. So it is displaying that one, it is a palindrome number. So we can reverse the number. Reverse the number, we can find the factorial numbers. If we want to find a given number is prime or not. Not. So we have to check the condition. So using the statements, while statement, we are going to be check the given number is prime or not. We will see that program in Java now. So I want to enter a number from the scanner only. So to enter the number from the scanner, what I want to do it, uh, I can use this method to enter the number from the scanner. So just wait this the time. So first thing I want to enter a number from the scanner. Scanner SC equals to new scanner system dot input a number. I want to enter a number, then SC dot uh, so number. So I want to create it as a boolean method. So I want to check the given number is a boolean method or not. I want to check it. So for that one, presently I'm creating the enter number. So I want to create a number. Number equals to SC dot next int. I'm making this one. So I want to check is a prime number. So for that one, what is the condition here? Have to return. So that one I will create as a separate method. there is no rule that you have to create a separate method. It's your wish. If you want to create it as a separate method, you can create it as a separate method. If not, you can write it in a main method. I want to enter a number. So here I want to check whatever the number is there, the number should be greater than equals to 1. So whenever I'm reversing that number, the reversing number should be greater than 0. Here it should not be. I am going to be checking if it is less than 1 means I can say that it has to return false. So it has to return false. So 0 and 1 is not a prime number. So that's why here I'm making it as a not a prime number. 0 and 1 are not prime numbers. Okay, that's why when we check this condition, it has to fail that condition. So I'm returning this one. Okay. So here if condition I have checked. So next one, what is the condition for if a number is divided by a number other than 1 and itself is a prime number. So I have to write a condition. So here what I want to write a condition, I want to write a condition int I equals to 2. From the second number onwards, I want to check I less than. So there is a max method which we can use, math of square, max of square, uh, square of number, whatever the number I want to use, I can use that number. So my number is num, then I plus I'm going to be using. So in this for method, what I want to do, in this for method, I want to check the condition. If number is divided by I equals to 0 means it is a prime. Uh, it's not a prime number. If it is whenever we are getting the remainder as a 0 means it is not a prime number. If other than this one, we are going to be calling it as a prime number. So for loop I have used, so I have to return uh, so here I have to return as a false, return false, else I have to return true. Else I have to return it as a true. Let us check the program whether we have did anything wrong or not. We have to check once. Otherwise it will be display it is a prime number. Okay. So if a number divided by 2 with a max square root number equals to, if a number percentage by I equals to 0, then it has to return false. So I think we have write the condition correctly. So here I need to check the condition. So what condition here I have to check is prime. If a given number is prime, what I need to check, it has to print. Simple, it has to print it is a prime number. Same thing. Whatever the number is prime. Okay, okay. So number is prime. Else input out dot println number is not prime. I have to use plus symbol. Okay. So we will check this one and we will execute whether the given number is prime number or not. We will run this one. So I'm going to be entering 7. So it is a prime number. Suppose if I enter 8, so it is not a prime number. So you can print a numbers which is consisting of prime numbers and not prime numbers. If you want to print the prime numbers, print the prime numbers from 1 to 100. So what you have to do, the same prime number method, you have to implement it, and you can use one logic to choose the all the given uh, numbers is prime or not. So this is the same condition I can implement here. So here to print the numbers, what um, I need to check same this method I can use it. But what I want to do, I want to print all the numbers, or I want to print with a specific range of numbers up to 20. I want to print it. So here what I want to do it, same program. We'll make a copy of all this program. New. No need to copy all the things. Just you can replace that one. I have copied everything. We'll remove basic things. Sorry. Mm. Why I have copied all these things in the main means, just I will. Here I'm having some issues which are not imported. So what I can do is I can use Control Shift O so that it will import all the methods. So here I have created in the main method. Uh, so this one here I want here what I have did means I have asked to enter the number, but I want to enter the from 1 to 100 or 1 to 20. I want to a specific range. So enter the limit uh, of prime numbers I want to enter. So the same prime calculations will be the same method. Here I have to check the condition. So first, what I want to do here, I have given the number as a limit. Um, I want to enter up to 40 members. I am going to be using the 40 members. So this if conditions, I will change this condition. So here I want to change this condition. So what I want to do, previously I have checked whether the given number is prime or not. I have checked it. But what I need to check, what is my condition here? First, what is my condition here? I want to check the limit of prime numbers. Suppose you if you don't want to enter the limit, you can don't use directly in the for loop. You can use And the for loop you can directly use and I equals to 2 onwards. I want to print it. So you can pass the limit here directly. I less than equals to 100 you can pass it, but I want to give the some limit range. I plus plus I want to enter. So in this one what I want to do, I want to check the only the prime number is prime. See, is prime number. If it is a prime number, what I have to do, it has to print all the prime numbers. I equals to plus. I want to give some spaces, so that's why I'm giving spaces. I'm checking this one. So I need to close for loop. For loop I have closed. I loop I have closed. So everything is closed. So let's check. I want to print. So main method exception it is thrown. Somewhere it is missing braces. Till I want to enter 20. Okay. So it is going to be entering the numbers 20. If I want to enter prime number consisting of 100, it is going to be printing all the prime numbers which is consisting of 1 to 100. So you can print the prime numbers using with a specific range you can print it. You can print with a specific range. So we having lot of programs using with the while loop and do while loop. Um, do while loop. So mostly we have not seen the programs with the do while loop. So wherever you require, you can use with the do while loop. The same program which we have seen for checking whether the given number is a positive or not with a sum of digits also you have used with the while loop. You can use with a do while loop, you can use with a for loop also. So there is no rule that we have to use only while loop or we have to use only for loop. So which one is comfortable for you, you can use that number. Okay, so that's all for today's class. We have covered topics on while loops. Thank you guys.